morning, sports fans. ASMR Sports. Back in your business after a few days off. Funny story. On Tuesday night, which was the day after my last video post, I was cruising on home from a little tennis match. And long story short is, got some cinnamon pure gum here. Some guy in a SUV could not control his vehicle, so he swerved into my lane going in the opposite direction, and did so about, I don't know, like 25 feet from where I was. So I slammed my brakes, and it was snowing heavily, very slippery. I have a pretty good car for kind of winter, handling and stuff, but there was just no way it was going to stop. So nice little head-on collision right there. Fortunately, I just had a little scrape on my leg from what I don't really know. Like, I'm not sure what touches that part of the leg in my car, but it was pretty nuts. If you've ever been in a car accident, where there's a pretty solid collision, even at low speeds, relatively low speeds, like non-highway speeds. It's pretty nuts because there's just like the mass of the vehicles is so, large that there's no way to have that impact without it making like a gigantic noise. And basically just sort of feels like a bomb when it goes off in your car, plus the airbags, I think make a large exploding noise too. And I have like a lot of airbags in my car, and they all went off. So that has really, disrupted my life, because now I have no car, and I have a lot of extra crap to figure out, like, shopping for new cars, and it's pretty much totaled, like the front end of the car, the hood. Oh, I don't have my little other mic on. Hopefully this doesn't pop. It may pop. Actually, I don't know, I can't. Okay, sorry, it did pop. But now this mic is on here, right here. See, you wouldn't be able to hear that otherwise. Anyways, yeah, the car is just mashed. I mean, the front area is just all smashed up. And, I don't know, the insurance people are taking their sweet time figuring out what the heck, like, how to get a hold of me. And then I go and, we're opening up just some random 2022 products I picked up at Target a few nights ago. Love this Topps Archive stuff. Said to myself I'd love to open more of that the last time I did, and they had more in stock, so I grabbed that. And then this crap I bought by accident because I thought it was Topps Heritage Update, but it's regular Heritage, so it's like pretty much useless. And these things are actually pretty banging from what I can tell. I mean, if you bought 10 of them, you'd probably get a sweet card. I don't know if buying less of them, you really have that great of a chance, but some cool stuff is coming out of those from what I've seen. So I went to go get my personal belongings from my car after it was, towed away from the scene and stored on a tow lot. And tennis bag out of the car the night of the accident, which is the main thing I wanted to get. But I do have, boy, look at this car. It has just a banged up corner. That's a bummer. Sweet looking Acuna right there. That corner also is banged. Love these 87s. Love them. I don't know why there's lots of like 87 kind of redo, cars out there in the world in different products, but I don't know, the ones in these seem just to strike me as more authentic and like actually look like the 87s than the other ones. So I really like them. Anyway, so yeah, my car is sitting in a lot somewhere, and like the insurance company is supposed to apparently pick it up and tow it to their facility so they can examine it and tell me the obvious, which is that it's totaled. So they can give me a lowball offer on it, and I can then haggle with them for the next 3 years about it. But anyway, yeah, I need a car like now, so even if they told me it wasn't totaled and it could be repaired, it would take like months to get it all fixed, because I've had this car repaired before, and it takes a long time to find parts. Plus, like that was when the economy was like normal. Now it's just weird, jacked. Lots of supply chain issues. Aaron Judge, Major League debut card, kind of cool. Brandon Marsh, now with the Phillies. So yeah, what a mess. But I don't know, gotta tell you, when I was like skidding into this guy, knowing there was gonna be a pretty hard impact, I was like, oh man, this SOB is gonna like break a leg on me or something. But fortunately, the other thing that happened when I hit, like, because I think because of the airbag next, like there was an airbag up by your head in my car, like on the left side if you're on the driver's side, and then on the right side if you're a passenger. Boy, nothing too crazy yet. Got some decent second tier kind of rookies, but none of the big ones. So there's an airbag right next to you, and God, my ear was just like ringing. It's funny because, in movies, whenever there's a car accident, they always make that like ear ringing sound, as like a sound effect. Turns out that's completely accurate. That's exactly what it was like. You sort of that ringing sound in your ear. I was like, oh man, did I pop an eardrum? That would suck. And it kind of felt like, it felt weird, like, I don't know, like there was like, when I spoke, there was like a reverberation in my ear. And it kind of felt like it was sort of like, clogged up from like if you have a cold and your ears are plugged. I was like, oh man, this son of a gun, like, wrecked my ear. I find ear issues very annoying when I have a cold. It's like the worst part of it to me. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know, after like that, the night that it happened, it was still a little bit kind of feeling weird when I went to sleep, but then speaker. Joe Musgrove. Ernie Banks. MJ Melendez. Not bad. Another kind of second-tier rookie. So it's Friday. I'll get this posted Friday evening, and this weekend's going to be probably kind of busy because I think it's the last weekend really that I'll have relatively free before, the holiday stuff kind of kicks in, and that means I gotta get any accounting related stuff figured out before the end of the year, like reimbursements that have to get, out of the bank account before, like with this hot cardboard business. I buy lots of stuff just on credit cards that are my own, and then you have to reimburse yourself from the business account, and you have to do that sort of by the end of the year, so you can get the deductions. So that's always a mad dash. Probably should just do like reimbursements more frequently than once a year, but I don't know, somehow I never managed to do it. Alright, going for the good stuff here now. This is 2022 Topps Update Baseball Hanger Boxes. There's one mega thick pack in here. I've been getting, let's see, what have I got in? I've gotten some stuff in recently. Well, maybe I haven't gotten that much in. The latest thing I got in was my boxes of 2022 Topps Chrome Update. Now those boxes cost $250 plus tax and shipping, so they're not the cheapest things on earth. I sort of like to open one, but I don't know if I want to make that kind of commitment, because that's the sort of product I buy to hang on to, and hope one of the rookies in there goes bonkers and kind of increases the value of the boxes. But I don't know. I have opened Topps Chrome Sapphire in the past. Actually, I think 2019 was the last time I did that. I took a look on online to see what those boxes are going for, because they're a product that you buy directly from Topps, and it was relatively easy to get them this year. However, they did sell out eventually. So then the question is, how much demand is there going to be, once they sell out? And by the way, it's like all snowy as all get out where I am in Fargo, North Dakota. It has been for the last couple of days, so it's kind of nuts getting around. I don't know if I've seen the horizontal cards coming first yet. It's kind of a new thing. Here comes the heat. I guess I forgot to turn that off. But actually, hang on. I'm going to pause this, which I can do, and then reduce the sound a little bit on this heat. And we're back, and I bet it doesn't even look like there was any change, because nothing changed in the camera view. But boy, I really like having that pause ability by using the recording software instead of my phone for the video. So if I can just remember to turn the fucking microphone on, or switch the input to the microphone. Problem is, my computer's been a little buggy, and my audio interface that connects the microphone to the computer seems to just go away in the list of inputs for the recording software. Alec Thomas, another decent second-tier rookie. So I have to turn it off and turn it back on. Bryson Stott, another one. Hunter Green, another one. Mackenzie Gore, another one. Wait a minute, this is supposed to be backwards. I feel like that's an SP. Yeah, this is an SP, this Trevor Story. So that's cool. cards have the same code. So it ends in 241. And then the SPs have a different code. So this will not end in 241. This ends in 258 or something. Boy, they're really hard to read for aging eyes. Okay, so the middle here is where we're going to have our kind of parallels, which unfortunately is a Tyler Mawley rainbow foil. Yu Darvish, Vidal, Brujan, another second tier decent rookie. Spencer Torkelson is nice. So there are variations of these that are Topps Chrome, and they're pretty rare. And if you can get them of the big hitters, we've gotten. I know I've gotten some of those Topps Chrome ones, but none of the like super good guys. I don't think, anyways. In some of this that I've opened before. Alright, Nick Lodolo. Oh, yes, there you go. That's what we're looking for. You know, I don't know what these are going for. This one's a little off center. So I would never grade something like this, but I'm sure the PSA 10s of these are probably $40 or $50 right now, at least. And there's probably not a ton of them out there just because it's a relatively new product, and nobody's, spending $50 to have these graded at the shipper, the higher, higher and quicker shipping rates. So I don't know what the ungraded rookie cards. My guess is maybe like $4 or $5 all in. If the hobby were a little healthier, that might still be a $10, $15 card. You remember when Topps flagship Series 1 came out this year? The Wander Franco rookies in there were selling for over $10 for quite a while. And when they first came out, they were $20 for a good couple of weeks. Royce Lewis, another one of those kind of pretty good second tier rookies. Alright, open one more thing that I do have to run because I am off to tennis once again, hopefully without the car crash this time. So we'll get into this godforsaken 2022 Heritage, where the only card really, the only base card worth anything, that's not really worth anything anymore, is the Wander Franco. I feel like there's maybe one other minor mid-tier rookie. The plastic they put on these is very, that's my stomach rolling there. Haven't eaten yet today, so this gum is kind of making it go like, hey dude, where's the rest? Okay, Bryce Harper. There we go. O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, that's one of the best non-Wander Franco rookies. Blue Bob. Manning is a decent pitch action card looks like, I should say. So this is backwards, but it's not a variation, so it might be like, I don't know what. I don't know what the story is. Huh. Well, I'll look it up later, but IKF with the Rangers, of course, goes straight to the Yankees mid-season. Maybe at the beginning of the season. Reed Detmers, the guy who threw a no-hitter, nice pitcher. Kelnick. So there you have it. Could be worse. So I have like another box of Topps Archives. I have 2 more of those hanger boxes, both Heritage and Update. So I might do those on future videos if I get bored. Again, I have a lot to do this weekend, but I mean, I'll certainly be recording videos, and if I can swing it, I would like to do a live stream if I can. So stay tuned and make sure you have the notifications on for this channel. I think there's like a image of a bell you click somewhere once you're subscribed, and then you'll get notifications when new videos post or if I come online with a stream. So make sure you've got that set, and you'll get a notification whenever I stream or whenever I post something on this channel. So that's the best way to be alerted when I jump online at like random times. Okay, that's all I got for today. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.